now then, this again, the next thing I have written down here is what does this mean for the bloodline and what does this hold for Roman? I think these are the same exact storyline in the long run. This is where I was going to come in with some of my fantasy booking. So a lot of what this is going into is it looks like it's a bloodline civil war, right? Like that's where we're kind of going.
That's what they say.
That's what it looks like. I'm gonna shoot this down in a little bit, but I'm gonna see if you have any theories on what they're doing with this in general. Just because it looks like this is gonna end up being Solo and Tama and Fatu and possibly The Rock, kind of ganging up on Roman, right? Like that's what it seems like, or Roman's bloodline. So
that's why I think Jimmy goes to Raw when all these guys are on SmackDown, because then when Roman comes back to SmackDown, all of his Usos aren't there, and he's alone with this new bloodline.
So I don't disagree with what you're saying, and again, mine is I'm shooting it so far out of left field on this one that I don't think that they're going to do it, and if they do it, Uncle Paul, Mr. H, if you will, I think you owe me a check on this one. But if they do it this way, and I could see it working and I could see it getting a huge pop and them making a ton of money off of it. When Roman comes back, how many people has Roman just completely decimated and screwed over at this point? Everybody. Even when he comes back, who is he going to have there to trust? Who will have his back? Is main event Jey Uso going to have his back? No, he tossed him out of the bloodline. He screwed him. Jimmy, even if Jimmy kind of has his back, the fact of the matter is he got decimated on Roman's watch, basically. He just wasn't there. He's like, no, I don't want to be there. You can be over there now. And if they're going to do something where we are reuniting the Usos, I could see the Usos just turning their back on Roman completely and be like, no, you're family, but we don't trust you. So who do you get?
Sammy. Is it Sammy?
It's not Sammy.
I can see it being Sammy.
I don't think that. I think a great out of left field thing for this, and again, I don't believe this is happening, but this is me having fun with a little bit of fantasy booking. You need someone that can watch his back. You need people that are going to stand with him, and you need people that are going to help him sell merchandise at the end of the day. Well, what if this IWGP title reign is a swan song in AEW for Moxley? And after all of this, the only people that Roman can turn to go after The Rock's bloodline, and you hear Sierra, Hotel, India, Echo, and the Shield music hits. One, I don't think this is happening. I'm going to keep saying I don't think this will ever happen. Also, will Moxley turn down millions of dollars to come back for probably what will be the end of his career? Probably not. This is the only reason why I think it could happen. And lastly, I think that they would make so much money off of merchandising and the Shield getting back together, and it would be a great final swing for them to do this. It has legs to it, but I don't think it has strong legs, and I think I'm just fantasy booking at this point.
Yeah, I think the idea, and having Rollins, who's desperate to make up for his past transgressions, I think that's what I was so wrong about the build to Mania when I was like, he's going to double cross Cody. I was blind to the fact that everyone saying that kind of was a dig at him, being like, he's not trustworthy. He's going to turn on you. He turned on Roman. And like the ability to have his redemption with Roman after double crossing him could be kind of a cool storyline. You're right. It would sell a ton of merch. Just so much merch.
How much Shield merch? All the t-shirts. Like WrestleMania would sell out of shirts.
Yeah.
80,000 Shield shirts would sell out that day. And I think it would be cool. I think it would be awesome. I also don't think it's going to happen. As much as the words are coming out of my mouth and I'm the one who's pitching the idea, I still don't think it's a thing that's going to happen.
Yeah. That's because Triple H doesn't actually listen to the show. Sorry, guys.
But man. So, all right. So Bruce Pritchard, can you please throw the idea towards him?